So would you be interested in adding a fake interior mapping effect into your easy FPS games? Here's the effect being replicated in not the Gold Source engine, but the Zash 3D engine. It looks pretty awesome. Here's my attempt at trying to imitate the interior mapping shader in easy FPS. It's not a shader, it's just a custom modifier using a cube map. So there is geometry. It's not just a flat plane, unfortunately. So in this case, the effect is created using a cube map with a transparent texture on the window, a custom modifier for the interior, and a tile for the back wall, because we're not creating a back wall in the custom modifier. I think you can easily imagine how to really zazz this texture up using GrimDev's shaders. Give it a nice fancy reflection. By the way, this cube map texture I grabbed from Google Images, and it belongs to a Half-Life 1 mod called Diffusion. I have played the game a little bit. It's pretty awesome. Very surprising what you can do with Zash 3D. Here's a snippet of gameplay because I'm using their texture. I hope they don't mind.
We need to get to the portal to Red Dimension, and as quickly as possible.
Okay, let's make a floor on the first floor and place a tile using the cube map texture. Now let's see how this looks in game. Here's the front wall with the transparency in the window, and the side, and the back, the side, and the top, which is where you walk on this, so it's a carpet. And the bottom, which you can't see because there is a floor. Let's add some more tiles using this texture. So you can see that there is the back wall still missing. Let's add a back wall to the back of the cube map here. You can also see in this facade that the very edges of the building kind of lack the texture. A quick way to fix that would be to just add a basic tile texture around your facade. But seeing the brick in the interior and on the ceiling, that looks a bit weird, I'd say. So this is where the custom modifier comes in. With the custom modifier, you'll have two walls, a ceiling, and a floor. Okay, so let me show you the custom modifier. It's made out of 5 different rectangles. One rectangle is 64 by 64 by 64. And it's right in the center of the red cube. I'm going to move the cube away for a moment. The other 4 rectangles make up the left and right wall, the ceiling, and the floor. So basically the left and right walls are very flat vertical squares. The dimensions are 1 width, 64 height, 64 length. The floor and ceiling are very flat horizontal squares. The dimensions, width 64, height 1, length 64. And all the 4 walls, we kind of push them back 1 unit, negative Z in this case. You know, it all depends on like what direction you're building your interior mapping cube map thingy. We can make one together here. Let's make a new custom modifier. Let's make a rectangle and set the dimensions to 64 by 64 by 64. Let's say we're looking straight forward at the building facade. We're gonna make another rectangle, and this is gonna be the left wall. The dimensions are 1 by 64 by 64. We're also gonna move it negative 32 units in the x-axis, and we're gonna move it negative 1 unit in the z-axis. Now let's make another rectangle, and this is gonna be the right wall. The dimensions are 1 by 64 by 64. And we're gonna move this one 32 units in the x-axis and negative 1 in the z-axis. Let's make another rectangle. This one will be for the floor. The dimensions are 64 by 1 by 64. We're gonna move this negative 1 unit in the z-axis. Finally, we make the last rectangle, which will be for the ceiling. The dimensions for that are 64 by 1 by 64. And we're gonna move this 63 units up in the y-axis and negative 1 in the z-axis. The final thing would be to click double-sided on this custom modifier. Let's rename this to Building Cube Map. And that's pretty much it. Let's place the custom modifier on the cube map. And there you have it. That's how I go about replicating interior mapping in Easy FPS. You can even place decorations inside, you know, because it's an actual 3D space. So you can add a little bit of variation to your fake interior mapping. Let's no clip here and check out the walls, the tile wall behind the cube map. This is how the entire thing looks. So there you go, folks. If the video tutorial was helpful in any way, please like. If you have any questions, you can ask below. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. I'm hoping to make more tutorials and devlog soon, and maybe some like level design stuff. Please check out the Discord. Please check out my game on itch.io, Sang, and also check out that Half-Life 1 mod, Diffusion. Links to all that and the Easy FPS shaders by Grim Dev below. Thanks for watching, everyone.